Hi everyone, I don't know honestly where this is gonna go. I don't know if this is gonna go on my second channel, my third channel, my new channel, my main channel, Noodle King. Well, actually not Noodle King because I'm talking. Hi, I'm back home, shooby-doo. Okay, so I have some 3 packs of instant ramen noodles and got some cheese up in here. Ooh, I'm kind of gonna let it melt a little bit. This is spicy, but it's the tteokbokki noodle. I'm supposed to make it with tteokbokki. So thank you for being here. I'm so excited to eat these noodles. And today, I actually just got done filming my Tati Westbrook video, Why I Don't Believe Her. And looking back, I'm so glad I made the video. I stand by everything I said. And the more I think about it, the more disgusted I am by her. I can't stand people like her who are manipulative. They weaponize the whole, we've seen it all throughout life. And I just thought of something. I'm letting this cool down. You can see the steam coming. She said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Dad. I promised I wouldn't show my tears. I'm so sorry. You have to watch me cry." Then edit it out. And she didn't just bring it up once. She didn't just bring it up 2 times. She brought it up 3 times. "I'm so sorry, Dad. You have to see me cry." Acting like this poor little, this vulnerable, weak, impressionable, poor victim. Like, that's what it's like. Poor, vulnerable little thing. Poor my daddy has to see me cry. Well, edit it out then. She wanted people to see her cry. That's why she mentioned it. Not once, not twice, 3 times. She reiterated 3 times. What attorney? Watch this. Remember she had an attorney go through this? BS, she lied. That's a liar right there. That is a lie manipulative person. I've dealt with people like that before. They're disgusting. Oh no, no attorney would want that. They'd say edit that out. She edited out lots of other stuff. There's lots of other cuts and jumps. Edit that out too. If you get a little emotional, let it come out, wipe your tears, and keep going. Get to the point. Remember, the whole first 15 minutes was fluff. A waste of people's time. Fluff. Fluff. I mean, ew. I'm disgusted by her now. Again, because I really feel for James. I've had people imply or insinuate that I have, personality traits that found of certain types of P words. And it's disgusting to weaponize that for your own selfish reasons. I mean, that's disgusting. An entire movement, and ew, it's gross. And people will fall for it, but then as time goes on, people look back and be like, "Oh no, that was really uncalled for. That was just so over the top and unnecessary." And then it makes you be like, well, if that's what they're willing to do, what else are they willing to do? You know what I mean? And people fell for Tati's video the first time, they're not falling for it the second time. People are not going to fall for it the second time. You can't pull that stunt over and over. Some people get away with it one time. She got away with it the first time, kind of. But people have time to really take a step back and be like, this lady is 40. This guy was a teenager. The whole relationship is weird to begin with. And she didn't take accountability. She didn't say sorry. She didn't even start crying about the thought that James would, take his... maybe jump off that building or something. Like, no tears came out about then. She only cared about her brand suffering. My brand, I put all this work into it. Oh, my dad, you have to see me cry. And then she looks at the camera, so she made it manipulative, disgusting. Click the link down below and book me on Cameo, where I'm going to make a special video just for you. I'm furious now. The more I think about it, I posted my video today. This is in real time. I posted my video today, and, ooh, this looks really good. And I'm just thinking about, I forgot to add that. That's an occurrence I had. I was like, she kept saying, "I'm so sorry you have to see me cry." Then edit it out. She wanted people to see her cry because she's weaponizing this so that you sympathize with her. She's weaponizing her tears. That's manipulative. And that's how men are sometimes destroyed. Men's careers are destroyed by women. Again, before people be like, "Oh, you're discrediting always." No. What I'm saying is, don't put on a show for YouTube or for Twitter. Like Justin Bieber, these people came out against. You go to the police and handle it in a court legal setting, and you do it properly because that's serious. You don't let you just dodo brains and mindless little lost souls on the internet, looking for people to follow, determine what kind of crime you may or may not have committed. It's disgusting. Ew, women will weaponize that sometimes. It's so gross. I've had it happen to me. And they know exactly, do you think Tati doesn't know what she's doing? "I'm so sorry you have to see me cry. Oh, I'm so sorry, I promise I won't cry." Then edit that part out. If you're really that concerned, you want to make a statement. You want to make an effect. You are emphasizing that not once, not twice, 3 times. Who the hell does that? people like you do. I hope. That's gross. And you know what? I know Shane may have told her stuff. I know Jeffree Star may have told her stuff. And she waited till a whole year. She waited for the moment that they were not popular anymore to be like, let's throw this on top. She's gross. She's actually gross. Ugh. And people, it'll backfire. It'll backfire. You know, James Charles is thriving. If I was James, I'd be going to the police and getting this woman sued. That's for sure. I hope James goes after her. That's not a friend. That's not a freaking friend. BS. BS my butt. That's not a friend. She didn't even have any emotion for what he went through. It was all about me. The video should have been called me. That should have been the title of the dang video. Me. She didn't feel bad for him. Like, she mentioned it once. James, here's my public apology. But also, let's keep talking about how I was made to do this. And she literally is bringing up another rumor, perpetuating another serious rumor. For what? What business? What do you gain out of that? What business do you have even saying something like that because you heard something? This woman doesn't learn from her mistakes. I'm actually angry now. I'm sad for James. I'm angry that people like this do this to people. It makes me so angry. And that they weaponize the internet and these lost souls who just follow anything they believe on the internet. Oh, these people who are glued to Twitter, they just use them as pawns so that they can like them, buy their merch. You know, they make money off of doing these stunts. That's the sick part. This is like to make money. That's the point of this. Take out money, none of these people would be even talking to each other. I guarantee. If you take money out, they're not talking to each other. They have something to gain by using each other, which is fine. That's how business goes. But own up to it. Own it. I'm so angry. Ugh, I feel disgusting now. Now I'm just having her in my head. Oh, my dad. I'm so sorry, Daddy. You have to watch me cry. You're disgusting. Then don't put it on the computer. Like, is this rocket science? Don't put it on the computer then. You did it on purpose to make an effect and to emotionally sway people, to swoon them to your side so they can buy more of your gummy bears and buy more of your merch and your launch and your business and da-da-da-da, because yes, Team Tati, she's fighting the good cause. That's disgusting. This is what politicians do. This is what politicians do. All right, let's have my first bite. I'm done being angry. I'm so angry. So angry. I think it's because I personally relate to this. Not to this extent, but similarly. I mean, not to this extent, but similarly. In a similar way. You know, people like her, I think, could be seen as dangerous too. Ooh, it's a little spicier than I remember. I think they could be seen as dangerous. I mean, just look at the way she talks, you know? Look at the way she speaks. It's very like, hi, I'm a gentle angel. I'm a creature. Not, a creature. Hi, I'm a gentle angel. I'm all about peace and empathy, and I pray, I give to charity. I love God. Dangerous. And she cleverly started that video by saying, people are so swayed on the internet. They're easily convinced. Don't believe them. Let you think for yourself. Meanwhile, she's trying to convince them not to think for themselves and to believe her. Oh my God. Oh, I want to correct something too on my video that I just posted. Oh, so this is not going to go on. Well, I don't know what channel this is going on. I just posted on more Nikocado, Why I Don't Believe Tati. I mentioned my parents grew up in the 70s and 80s. No. My parents did not grow up in the 80s. My parents are not 30 years old. Yeah, if you're born in 1980, you're like 35 right now. No. I meant to say like 50s and 60s, I think. Yeah, I did see one comment. I was like, how old are Nick's parents? Telling you, the people on the internet, and it's not just girls. I know it seems like it's a lot of girls, but it could be anybody. I want to say the people who come across as the sweetest and the holiest and the purest, squeaky, squeaky, fluffy little princesses, they're usually, or princes, they're usually the opposite. Usually. That's why I really respect people who are themselves, even when they're flawed and messy. The creators on YouTube, I actually respect that in a way. When I was a kid, I remember one of my cousins, he was really, so I grew up in the 90s and Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears were like the top queens, right? And they kind of had this feud. I don't know if it was real or instigated by the media or kind of embellished because those people like to have an enemy in this world. And anyways, I remember I was like, oh, Britney Spears, she's da-da-da. And my cousin's like, yeah, but Christina Aguilera is what you see is what you get type of girl. She's not like, oh, I'm so innocent. Oops, I'm innocent. I'm so cute. You know, Christina Aguilera's like, I'm a real, I can't want to curse right now. I'm a real beep, beep. I am what I am. What you see is what you get. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If you don't like it, tough luck. I have tattoos and piercings and black hair. And she had like black hair strands or what. Like, and my cousin, I remember he admired Christina Aguilera more for her rawness over Britney Spears' fluffiness. That was very manufactured by the media, which was her style. And I don't know if that's necessarily Britney's fault. I mean, the more you learn about Britney Spears, the more you realize or learn that she's perhaps been controlled by the people around her throughout her life, which is kind of sad. So it's not Britney's fault, I don't think. And also, a brand is a brand. It doesn't mean, it's just a selling point. It's a way to make money. How do you portray yourself? How are you gonna sell your album? Are you gonna be a raw, real, raunchy little thing? Or are you gonna be this cute, innocent little thing? Oop, look up my skirt. Ooh, you know. You know, the whole, that stuff sells, unfortunately. What do they say, rock and roll. But I just thought of that, actually. Because he really appreciated my cousin, the realness of Christina Aguilera. And it's funny, when I was a kid, I didn't really like that. Now, I like that. Maybe it's an age thing. Maybe I shouldn't put this in a standalone video. I feel like there's going to be people who watch this that didn't see the other video I just made today, where I kind of went down the list of the things that I didn't like about her video. and they're just gonna see me being angry out of nowhere. You guys know, I'm not just being angry. She's the one angry out of nowhere. Posting stuff like this out of nowhere. I don't know. I feel like among all my channels, I'm having a feeling this is gonna go on Nikocado 2 or 3. Either a video by itself or like slap down at the end because I want my closest followers to hear my thoughts. I feel like a lot of you guys overlap, you know. If you watch my third channel, you also watch the main, the second, the fourth, and the third. Wait, there's so many channels. Noodle King. Just gross. Gross. It's just creepy. You know, I never knew who she was until the James Charles thing. Never knew who she was. My first impression of her was like, oh, this polite, posh, conservative woman. I thought she was like 49. I thought she was old. I thought she was like, I know I've said that a few times. I know that's kind of mean. I shouldn't say it. I just thought she was older. The way she talks, the way she dresses, though, she's very like slow and careful with her voice. And she just looks old and acts old. But so that's my first impression, and it makes you want to believe her more because it's like James is this messy, sloppy teenager. Of course he's getting into mischief, right? You know, so don't let people's character traits, characteristics, or their antics sway you. You know, that doesn't mean it's true. Like the crying business. Cried the hardest about, you know, her reputation. Just this gross superiority complex. I think some people are really attracted to that. Like, she could be like a cult leader. I know that sounds awful, but you know, it's true. I've seen it, and I hate to say it, but the vegans. There's been some little subcategories of vegan leaders and followers and cults. I've seen it. And there's people out there who are very like this godlike superiority complex that there's some people who are really attracted to that. They want to be told what to think and what to do. They want to feel like they have a leader. And I feel like she just comes across that way. This moral high ground. There's a lot of lost people on YouTube, and I'm sorry if you find that offensive watching me. You're probably, I'm not saying everybody. No. I love that people keep their comments open. I can't stand the people who disable their comments. Ugh, you know they have something to hide. But also, not only for that reason, but you prevent really good ideas from coming under the videos. Even if you disagree with them, there's very smart people in this world, and having the freedom to leave your opinion and comment under a video is very powerful because it can really just change your mind. I mean, there's probably a lot of people who are watching Tati's video, they're like, oh my god, yeah. And then they'll watch the video, read the comments, and be like, oh my god, I didn't realize that. Or, oh, they really saw something I didn't see. And vice versa. You could watch someone's video and be like, oh my god, it was awful. Oh man, it was just like so forced and manufactured. And then you go down to the comments, and people are like, this was authentic and wonderful. And you're like, huh? So it could go both ways, but there are a lot of lost souls that turn to YouTube for guidance, for hope, to look up to others, to find people to follow. There's a lot of people like that. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but I also do mean that in a bad way, because I think there are some people, like again, I saw it with the vegans, who are just sheep. And that's what I said, dangerous about her. Because the things she did to James are unforgivable. I would never forgive somebody for doing something like that. Especially when they're that old. Never. Well, maybe I would like forgive them enough to be like, okay, I don't want to think about you or talk, but I'm not talking to you. I'm not gonna call you up. I ain't texting you. I ain't inviting you over for pie. No. And at least friendship over. How do you forgive someone at that magnitude? I'm actually getting full. Oh, this is my second mukbang of the day. I've had lots of broccoli though, so no more arm pain. Broccoli is life-saving for me. All right, let's finish up. Oh, that's a big piece of cheese. Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. I'm still so bothered by that video. It's bringing back memories. Oh. Like now that I really think about it, it's like the whole crying thing and leaving that in and making people hear it again. Oh, I know it might you see me cry. No, I'm trying to hold it back. Ugh. And people see it in the end. The smart people get it. Maybe not at first, but usually as time goes on. And I mean, it's already happening to Tati really quick because she tried this stunt in the first time around. People are like, I'm not believing someone like this. This picture perfect, you know, saint. You know, you can mention charity all you want, but it's usually, you do that, you're trying to prove a point. Like, come on. Well, I'm done with my angry mukbang. Thanks for listening. Man, ew. I'm not even subscribed. I'm like, I gotta unsubscribe. I'm not even subscribed to her. But of course, things like this take precedent over the whole entire platform. And then you have people like Jenna Marbles who, like, I understand she's made mistakes in the past, as we all have, and I don't know. Again, I don't want to speak for the people who are supposed to accept the apology or deny the apology. You know, it's not for me. But I just feel like we really lost a really nice creator. Because intentions really do matter, and I think people do see that. People are smart. They get it, you know. And they know that not everyone is the same in terms of who they are, what their heart is, and what their intentions are. I've never met Jenna Marbles. I've never seen her at VidCon or anything. I actually honestly haven't watched that many videos of her. I don't watch many YouTubers, to be honest with you. Even my YouTuber friends, it's hard for me to keep up because I'm so busy with my channels. I try, again, big things like this I'll watch, but anyway, I never watched that much Jenna Marbles, but the ones I did see, she was goofy, original. You know, I'm not vegan, but I like that she was vegan. She was very different. She was herself, you know. You know what I think about vegans, I know, but I like people that do their thing. And also she was a nice vegan, you know. You know, she was just nice. And, you know, we have people like that leaving YouTube on their own accord, and that's fine. But it's sad because then we're left with people like Tati Westbrook. Is that who we get to watch now? Trying to sell us crap. I also want to applaud James Charles for staying so strong during this. You know, most 19-year-olds, let's be real. Think back to your high school days, you guys. You'd be tweeting, she's a beep, F you, beep, beep. You know, you'd be so sloppy. He's actually very, like, maybe with practice, maybe because of what happened last year. I don't even know. Maybe he has a team helping him, or maybe he's more mature. I just know when I was 18, I certainly wouldn't have want to have this type of responsibility. And being an influencer on the internet is fun, but it also comes with a price and a great deal of responsibility, and people get into a power trip because of it, and etc., etc. But I just feel like he has really done a good job of just like, you know, not stooping down to their levels. Again, I don't follow him very closely either. I don't follow anybody closely, but from what I've seen, it doesn't seem like he stoops down to their levels. I see people who are 30, excuse me, who act way more childish than James Charles. You know, he could have been laughing or like really enjoying. You know, revenge is a good feeling. Let's be honest, it's natural. That's how God made us. It feels good to have revenge. It feels good to see karma get someone. He could be relishing in this, you guys, and it doesn't look like he is. At least not today. What's today? July 1st. Oh, because it's 1 a.m. Okay, technically last day of June. Hi. June 30th. Oh my God, July 1st. Wow. That's so strong, you know, especially the rumors and the things that people called him because of Tati. How dare she sit there and be like, well, I didn't actually call him the P word. That was actually Jeffree. I just talked about his behavior that made it sound like he was one. F you. You think that makes a difference in people's heads, especially the kids? You think the teenagers really care if you say it or not? You're describing it. F you. Ew, she disgusts me. Ugh. Ew. Over something she heard. It's just disgusting. Disgusting. And people get it now because they've had a whole year to really think about it. They've had a year to digest it. Look at everyone's videos. That's why I think drama channels do have their place, because they do offer new perspectives. You can watch a video and think something, watch a reaction and be like, oh, I didn't see this. So it really does help you become more informed, I think. But ew. I mean, I applaud James Charles. I'm sure he's done lots of other things that I'm aware of that are messy. But at least with this situation, I don't care who you are, that's a tough one to deal with. And to wake up each day and keep going. I'm not crying, I'm just, excuse me, burping. It's hard to breathe. Oh yeah, remember when Tati's like, I'm having a heart attack. Edit that part out, would you? You're not gonna edit that out? This is deliberate. Deliberate editing. Again, I've been in similar situations where people will edit stuff to tell a story where they don't have to say it themselves. They don't have to say the words, but as long as they paint it in that way, everyone else can just run with it. And they can be like, oh, I never said that. That's exactly what Tati's doing. I didn't call him a P word. No. I just described his behavior that aligned with one and, you know, gave you the definitions of one for 40 ooh, curse word for 40 minutes. Ew. And I just feel like there's a lot of people out there, and girls too. Girls can be manipulated by other girls, and guys can manipulate. You know, it doesn't matter your gender. If this was a really angry mukbang, I mean, the noodles were good, but I was so angry. I guess, again, like I said, I've lived through something similar. Similar, it's not the same, but still. You know, it hurts, and it's all because of power, really. And for money in the end. I mean, these people were all each other's competitions. They were all each other's competitions. Gross. Well, I'm actually kind of over it. She said nothing new. I'm actually, do you know why I'm also mad in this video? Because I feel like I wasted so much time and energy thinking about this situation that we already know of from last year that really didn't need to be talked about all over again. That's what I'm mad about. I was actually late posting my video today. Well, again, it's 1 in the morning, but I usually post at 10:30, 10:45, somewhere around there. sometimes 10, and I like to post around 10. I didn't post until 11:30 because the video was so long. I wanted to watch the whole thing and edit out some. I wanted to make it go a little faster because I thought a lot of people would watch it. Well, I posted it so late, 11:30. Most people are going to sleep. It's a school night. It's a work day. Well, no one's in school right now, but still. And so, I mean, it might pick up tomorrow when I go to sleep. Look at me, I'm like Abby Hanna complaining about my views. But my views, they're gone. But it's not doing as well. I'm like, shoot, it's probably people aren't awake to watch it, so it's not doing what I'm used to. I don't know. I'm just mad because I was late for my audience that waits for me at 10 a.m., 10 p.m., 10:30, 10:45 every single day. And I was late by 45 minutes, by an hour. And a lot of people probably just went to bed. That's why I feel bad. And I also feel bad that I hate being consumed. I could never be a drama channel. It's just, I mean, I get why people do it. You get attention for things that, you're getting attention. It's like piggybacking. Sorry, guys. It's true. People know you because of who you're talking about. They're not following you because of you. I mean, eventually, as they get to know you, as they watch you more and more, they'll be like, okay, I kind of like this person. Now I want to get to know them. But at first, no. Because no one knows who you are. Like, everyone has to start somewhere. And so a lot of these people use the big stars or YouTube celebrities or whatever, the influencers, as a way to get spotlight onto them so they can just review them. So, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I could never do that because I feel like I'd be wasting my life. Like right now, they're scurrying. Like, you would have to be a full-time stalker. It's so weird. Like, I found myself, I went to her Instagram, I went to James Charles' Instagram, I went to Jeffree's Twitter, I went to Shane's Twitter, I went to her Twitter, I went to da-da-da-da-da. Oh. I feel like a stalker, like, ew. And in the middle of drama, you really gotta have all your notifications on. You have to be looking at every little thing to be the first person to publish a reaction or put on the internet. These are like the tabloids, except they do it for free. That's kind of the weird part. Like, you just hope that your video gets views or that gets monetized. Like, you're working to keep people relevant for free. And it's really gross and dark stuff most of the time. It's usually like disturbing stuff, annoying stuff, dramatic. Like, I feel like I would get gray hairs and get really wrinkly if I had to be a drama channel. And I know, look at me, as a mukbanger getting fat and diabetes. I know, literally expanding each day on camera. I know. You don't have to know. Everyone has their thing. Okay, I know. But I think for my emotions, I think for me, because I am emotionally sensitive. Gosh, everyone uses that excuse nowadays. But it is true for me, whether you believe it or not. I cry about a paper cut will make me passed out. I just feel like I don't have the type of heart. I don't want to say heart because I don't want to make it sound like these people don't have hearts, these drama channels. But I don't have the type of guts or just mental. Maybe it's because I'm so busy. I don't know. I don't have the mental space or capacity to follow it, to be a professional stalker of problematic people so you can get some views and money. Because you're not going to be making videos about nice things. You ain't making videos about the good deeds someone did. You're making videos about when someone messed up, when they're crying, when they're yelling, when they're screaming, when they're breaking stuff, when they're in a scandal. Like, you... Oh my god, I think I would be so sad. That's your life. Being a professional stalker of messed up people. Or people who just make a lot of mistakes. Like, wow, what a life. I'm sorry, this sounds like I'm attacking drama channels. I'm not. I'm just saying, because to make this video today, I had to watch her video, watch the reaction, and that's why I'm mad. That's why I started this video so angry, because again, I can kind of relate to this in my own special way. Hearing her say my dad shouldn't have to watch me cry, but she chose to leave that in. It's just disgusting and manipulative. And I was really angry, and I'm also on top of that angry because I've wasted so many hours on this woman. Ew. And I'm unsubscribed. I don't want to see her face. Ew. Ew. I don't like people like that. Anyway, thanks for listening to my angry mukbang. This might be on my second channel. I'm not sure. This might be on my third. I think the second one. I don't know. It might be at the end of a video. Or maybe this will be on my, I don't know. Thanks for watching. I have a lot of channels. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for your time. Thanks for listening to me. I hope I don't sound too crazy. But that's where I feel when I watch this type of stuff on the internet. That's what I think and that's what I feel. Ew. That's all I gotta say. Ew. Like, people don't realize how gross it is what she's doing. It's gross. It's like evil in a way. And all for what? I remember asking my husband, I said, for what? He says, power. They want to be the best beauty guru. It's like, that's all it is. And to sell her dang, thank God I don't sell anything. I thought about doing ramen noodles and seeing how people came for me about that. Kind of cut me out the way. I'm not selling anything to anybody. I have some t-shirts. Click the link down below if you want to get a nice water weight shirt. But that's Teespring, you know. Every YouTuber has some merch. But it's not my bread and butter. It's not making me thousands of dollars like these people. I think I made $2,000 for the whole year. My first year of my merch. My first year of having merch, I made like $2,000. It's whatever. You know, a couple people buy it. Actually, I'm getting more sales now because my channel's getting bigger. But it's not like anything crazy, so I don't know. I kind of feel good about that because these people are going crazy. They just want more and more and more and more and more and more. So let them suffer. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye. Bye-bye. Ew, she's so gross.